What's going on, everybody? GFUEL is doing a buy one get one free sale for the rest of November, and so I'm making this video so that I can show you guys the new blacked out tubs and the shaker, as well as give you some recommendations of what tubs to get for your BOGO. Now, before I start showing you guys these tubs, I'm not promoting the code today, but I'm actually promoting my special BOGO link. That's right, GFUEL gave us content creators each a special link because normally, people don't use the codes during the buy one get one free sales because they don't stack on top of them. So they're pretty much, I don't want to say useless, but nobody's using them right now. So instead, they're seeing what traffic gets driven to the site by giving us special links. So click my link in the description when you buy your GFUEL during this BOGO sale. I appreciate the support. Now, let's take a look at these tubs. So first off, we're gonna look at the blacked out tubs. Now, GFUEL picked 4 flavors. I'm guessing these 4 flavors are best sellers, but they actually gave them a blacked out look, which is really cool. So this is Fazeberry. We got Hype Sauce. We'll talk about that more in a second. PewDiePie and Blue Ice. Now, personally, I think these tubs look awesome, and I definitely would recommend any one of these 4 flavors. If I had to rank these 4, I would say Hype Sauce, PewDiePie, Fazeberry, and then Blue Ice in that order. Personally, I like the PewDiePie and the Hype Sauce tubs the best. So if I had to pick 2 of those 4, I would pick those 2. And then if you decide to pick up the blacked out collector's box, there is a blacked out shaker that you can get as well. But now let's talk about some flavors. So I picked out 10 flavors that are a part of the BOGO that I think are probably the best for beginners. And we're gonna start off with probably the most recommended flavors I see. That is Hype Sauce and Shiny Splash. Now, obviously, Hype Sauce has the blacked out tub right now, so it would show up like this. But Hype Sauce is a raspberry lemonade. I love it. It's probably my favorite lemonade flavor that GFUEL makes. And then Shiny Splash is pretty much like the blueberry equivalent to Hype Sauce. So this one's blueberry, this one's raspberry. I think they're both fantastic. I'm more of a raspberry guy than a blueberry guy, but I enjoy both of them and highly recommend both of these flavors. Next, I decided to pick a couple of fruit medley flavors because those are really popular. First off, we got XQC's The Juice, which is a fruit punch with a candy watermelon taste to it. I almost said punch, but it's really watermelon candy forward, and then you get that classic fruit punch flavor, but the watermelon is a very interesting twist on it. I do not like fruit punch flavors. Tropical Rain is my least favorite. I'm just not a fan of these medleys, but every once in a while, I take a trip into the jungle and have me some juice, baby. This is a really good flavor, especially if you like watermelon. And then next is one of my personal favorites, Miami Nights. This is one of my favorite looking tubs because of the whole retro look to it, but this is a strawberry pineapple coconut flavor, and the coconut is very light. If you've had Bahama Mama, it's not as strong as that, but if that flavor combination sounds good to you, you're probably gonna like this one. So if you like fruit medleys, I definitely recommend these 2 flavors, or, you know, pick one. Or buy all of it! Buy them all! I think there's like 41 tubs a part of the BOGO, so it was really hard for me to narrow down 10 flavors that I really like. But next up, I'm gonna talk about candy flavors. So we got Pink Drip and Watermelon. Yes, I know watermelon is not candy. This is a fruit flavor, but to me, watermelon tastes just like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It tastes more like a candy flavor to me. So if you like candy and you like watermelon, this tastes just like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. Pink Drip, on the other hand, is probably one of the most mellow flavors in the GFUEL lineup. It tastes like a pink Starburst, but it's super mellow, super light, great for sipping on. And also, I mean, look at that tub. That is a good looking tub. So these are the 2 candy flavors I would recommend. I almost decided to recommend bubblegum, but I feel like you either love or hate that one, and it tastes just like bubblegum. So if you like bubblegum, that's a good choice as well. Next up, I decided to choose some Freezy flavors. Snow Cone and Strawberry Slushy. Now, Snow Cone is super slept on in my opinion. It tastes just like a red, white, and blue popsicle. It is a more artificial taste, but to me, it really does taste like syrup from a snow cone. So if you like red, white, and blue popsicles, this one is perfect for you. And then Strawberry Slushy is a pretty straightforward flavor, but I feel like they really nailed the slushy aftertaste that you get with this. And then it does taste like fresh strawberries. I would say it's definitely less artificial tasting than the snow cone, but either one of these are a really solid choice. They're both really solid flavors, and I highly recommend them. And then last, I decided to pick 2 niche flavors, but I find myself drinking them a lot more than I expected. These are totally polar opposites of each other, but we've got Hive Nectar and Bobby Boysenberry. Now, Hive Nectar, in my opinion, is the go-to morning flavor out of the whole GFUEL lineup. It literally tastes like orange juice, but it's got a lot of tangerine taste to it as well, which is very similar to orange. But when I wake up to go to the gym, this is the first flavor I reach for most of the time, just because it tastes so much like orange juice. Highly recommend that one. And this is actually probably in my top 5. And then the one that really surprised me was Bobby Boysenberry. I don't really like dark berries. I'm more of a cherry, raspberry, strawberry type of guy. But this flavor is really damn good. Super straightforward once again. It's boysenberry flavor. But something about it makes it super refreshing. And unlike grape, it just doesn't have as much of an artificial taste. I find when it comes to grape stuff, it's super easy for it to taste like medicine. And this does not. This is very good. And then I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys what my top 5 are. These are gonna be in no particular order, but these are the 5 flavors that I find myself sipping on way more than others right now. First up, the most recent new flavor that I've reviewed is Phase 51. This is a very strange flavor. It's supposed to be melon sorbet with a little bit of cantaloupe. To me, it kind of tastes like a melon jelly bean. You definitely get a little bit of that cantaloupe at the end, and it causes it to have that like jelly taste. I do not know for sure if this is a part of the BOGO, but if it is, highly recommend this one. If I was forced to pick a number 1 right now, it would be Cherry Limeade, which isn't available right now, so I'm not gonna talk too much about that. Hopefully it comes back for Christmas since it's red and green, but this is fantastic. I'm actually having to pace myself so I don't run out of this flavor. Next up, I already talked about it, Hive Nectar. This is a part of the BOGO for sure. Great flavor, absolutely love it. Brain Matter, which tastes like a green sweet tart. Again, not really sure if it's available right now, but I've been drinking a lot of this. And last, we got Wumpa Fruit. Wumpa Fruit is literally the flavor I've drank the most. There's like half a scoop in there, dude. So this is officially gonna be the first flavor that I run out of whenever I decide to drink that last half scoop. I'll probably be doing a video on Wumpa Fruit soon because I'm gonna open a new one and see if there's really 40 servings of GFUEL in it. But that's what I would say my top 5 is right now. Those are the flavors I'm drinking the most. But Wumpa Fruit and Hive Nectar are 2 really solid choices and 2 of my favorites. Brain Matter was a Halloween flavor, so I don't know if it's in stock anymore. And I know for sure that Cherry Limeade isn't. But there's kind of like a BOGO roundup, kind of giving some recommendations, showing off the new blacked out tubs, and then going over the 5 flavors that I've been drinking a lot lately. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope that helps you pick some flavors because I know it's daunting. There are so many flavors now. But be sure to use the link that's in the description. It'll probably be in the comments too. I would really appreciate it if you guys use that link specifically. Definitely let GFUEL know that we're serious about GFUEL over here. And I will be doing a review of Blue Ice very soon because out of the 4 blacked out tubs, that is the only flavor I have not done a YouTube review on. And there is a ton of more new GFUEL products coming down the pipeline, so keep your eyes on the channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any new reviews. But I'm gonna stop talking your ears off. Guys, have a great Thanksgiving. I'm very thankful for every single one of you guys. I would not be doing what I'm doing without you. But as always, stay safe, be nice to each other out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!